Here is Edward Bear now, coming downstairs on the back of his head, behind Christopher Robin.
It's the only way he knows of coming downstairs, but sometimes he feels that there really is another way. If only he could stop bumping for a moment and think of it. And then he feels that perhaps there isn't.
Anyhow, here he is at the bottom, and ready to be introduced to you. Winnie-the-Pooh.
When I first heard his name, I said, just as you were going to say, but I thought he was a boy.
So did I.
Then you can't call him Winnie.
I don't.
But you said...
He's Winnie-the-Pooh. Don't you know what "the" means?
Ah, yes, now I do.
I hope you do too, because it's all the explanation you're going to get.
Sometimes Winnie-the-Pooh likes a game of some sort when he comes downstairs, and sometimes he likes to sit quietly in front of the fire and listen to a story. This evening...
What about a story?
What about a story?
Could you very sweetly tell Winnie-the-Pooh one?
I suppose we could. What sort of stories does he like?
About himself, because he's that sort of bear.
Oh, I see.
So could you, very sweetly?
We'll try.
Once upon a very long time ago now, about last Friday, Winnie-the-Pooh lived in a forest all by himself under the name of Sanders.
What does under the name mean?
It means he had a name over the door in gold letters and lived under it.
Winnie-the-Pooh wasn't quite sure.
Now I am. Then we'll go on.
One day, when Pooh was out walking, he came to an open place in the middle of the forest. And in the middle of this place was a large oak tree, and from the top of this tree there came...
Winnie-the-Pooh sat down at the foot of the tree.
That buzzing noise means something. You don't get a buzzing noise like that, just buzzing and buzzing without it meaning something. If there's a buzzing noise, somebody's making a buzzing noise. And the only reason for making a buzzing noise that I know of is because you're a bee. And the only reason for being a bee that I know of is making honey. And the only reason for making honey is so as I can eat it.
So he began to climb the tree. He climbed.
And he climbed.
And he climbed.
And as he climbed, he sang a little song to himself.
Isn't it funny how a bear likes honey? Buzz, buzz, buzz. I wonder why he does.
Then he climbed a little further.
And a little further.
And then just a little further. By that time he had thought of another song. He was rather tired by now, so it came out as a complaining song.
It's a very funny thought that if bears were bees, they'd build their nest at the bottom of trees. And that being so, if the bees were bears, we wouldn't have to climb up all these stairs.
He was nearly there by now.
If I just stand on that branch... Oh, help! If only I hadn't... you see what I meant to do. Of course, it was rather... it all comes, I suppose, of liking honey so much. Oh, help! Oh, ow!
He crawled out of the gorse bush, brushed the prickles from his nose and began to think again. And the first person he thought of was Christopher Robin.
Was that me?
That was you.
Christopher Robin said nothing. But his eyes got larger and larger, and his face got pinker and pinker.
I'd better go to see Christopher Robin,
said Pooh.
Christopher Robin lived behind a green door in another part of the forest.
Good morning, Winnie-the-Pooh.
I wonder if you've got such a thing as a balloon about you.
A balloon?
Yes. I just said to myself as I came along, I wonder if Christopher Robin has such a thing as a balloon about him. I just said it to myself, thinking of balloons and wondering.
What do you want a balloon for?
Honey.
But you don't get honey with balloons.
I do.
Well, it just so happened that you had been to a party the day before at the house of your friend Piglet. And Piglet had...